Okay, about that time. The usual time. I am gonna finish getting this set up here. Oh yeah, the glasses are coming off for this. Okay, that's better. Doing some RFL. Camera one, are you good? Are you good, camera one? You're good. Quit flinching on me. Okay, so get this. I'm at Best Buy today, right? Looking for more RAM for my computer. It's a nice computer. I put some time into it. 16 gigs of RAM in there, I think, right now. I was going to go the full 64. That's what my motherboard supports. So I go up there. This is where it gets fun, and by fun I mean nothing happened. See, I work in a place where there's not a lot of people working there on any given day. And so I'm kind of just expecting it everywhere I go, but I go to Best Buy. I shop there a lot, probably because I'm an idiot. And yeah, I just wanted to buy a couple of 16 gig sticks of DDR4 RAM. Nobody's ever in that area. It's like the area of the store where there's old DVDs that nobody's buying and a bunch of computer stuff that rarely gets purchased because most people order it online except me for some reason. And so I wait, never see anyone. A couple people pass me by. I'm not going to bother them. I just go and find the first person at a counter because you might not have noticed this if you're actually one of the people like me that goes out somewhere. You go up to the counters, that's where they're all hanging out. And I don't blame them for that. Why walk around the store? Nobody's ever really looking for anything there anyway. Most of them are just window shopping. But I found someone. So hey, I need to get something out of the glass case. And it was a manager of all people, and you'd think that'd be the person who's like, oh, let me get that for you right there. Now they're always too busy. They've got so much on their plate from their bosses that they can't be bothered by a nuisance of a customer to go and, help them spend money. So he pages someone at an overhead, which we do at the store I work at a lot too, and that never works. So I didn't expect it to work. So I'm just standing over there waiting and waiting. There's plenty to look at that I'm not going to buy, but plenty to look at. So I'm looking at it. And I think 10, 15 minutes goes by. Nobody. Now, normally I just go find someone else. But I don't think there was anyone else. There were like 10 people in the store. Most of them are working the cell phone counter. There's no customers at the cell phone counter. None of them have keys. None of them have radios. And it's weird. It's just weird that like you have that much money being spent on keeping a store open when let's see, one of those people, let's say they make $12 an hour. I would assume, I would hope that behind the cell phone counter they're making at least 14, 15, but I'll say 12. So let's say they're part-time, we'll give them 4 to 8 hours that they're there. So the 2 sticks of RAM, actually I guess it would have been 4, two packs that I was going to buy, would have covered that person's wages for at least a day and a half, maybe more depending on what their status is. And I ended up just having to leave because I wasn't frustrated or angry at them. I just didn't want to hang around and wait for someone to be like, hey, can I help you? Which always happens when I don't want it to happen. And yet I could stand there for an hour staring at one thing that I want to buy, and 10 people will pass me up. Except for the guy that walks around trying to sell you Comcast or whatever. There's always one of them too. You know, the last thing you want to buy while you're there. It's like, no, buddy, I'm at Best Buy. I don't think I have any trouble with the internet at the moment. If I have trouble with the internet and I'm at Best Buy, I'm buying a modem. So that was my fun for today. So I still have to try and process the overpowered monster that is RFL with only 16 gigs of... No, I'm fine. It's fine. I think 16 is plenty. I think 1 is plenty for RFL, to be honest. Yeah. You know, I can't even remember if there ever were 1 gigabyte sticks of RAM when they finally broke the gigabyte barrier. I really can't even remember the numbers before gigabytes. Like, what were the megs of RAM? Oh yeah, there were 8 meg sticks of RAM. I'm pretty sure there were. Like kind of how I was shooting for 64 gigs. I'm pretty sure there were like there was a day when 64 megs of RAM was something you would put in a computer and be like, all right, I've got 64. I am really moving now.